What's up guys, it is May 11th, 2018. I'm back in Manila Airport. I got back to Manila last night from Siargao via Cebu, and I said goodbye to Chase after 2 awesome weeks traveling together. Alright man, it's been good traveling with you.
Come here.
Been good man.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll run into each other again. He's moving on to Bali I think tomorrow or the next day. And for me, I'm leaving Asia after 4 awesome months since I started this part of the trip. So this chapter is coming to an end, and a new chapter of my journey is beginning. I'm moving to Australia. Okay, so let me interject for just a minute. So this clip is actually now in October. The rest of the video is when I had just arrived in Sydney back in May. I'm not in Sydney, I'm not in Australia anymore. I'm actually back home in California, and I have been since June. So I ended up staying in Sydney and Australia for only about 5 weeks. And I'll explain in a later video why I only stayed for 5 weeks. I had arrived with the intention of being there on a long working holiday, up to a year, maybe more. And plans changed very suddenly back in June and led me to come back here. So I will get to explaining that in a later video. But for now, I'll just show the rest of this video as I filmed it and what my plans were at the time. So I have 2 videos from Sydney. This is the first one. I'll have another one. Then I will get to explain more what my plans are now. And I have some plans that I'm very excited about. So it will be in the near future, hopefully, that I'll be able to move forward with those plans. But for now, let's just continue with this video back in May. Okay, I've just landed in Kuala Lumpur Airport. I'm flying with Malaysia Airlines, so I have a layover here for 7 hours. And then after that, I'm gonna head to Sydney. So that'll be my first stop in Australia. I'll be living in Sydney for a while. It's a bit past 10:30 p.m. now. Sat down and did some editing at Starbucks. And yeah, we're about to board pretty soon. The flight takes off in a little over an hour. So let's go to Sydney. Okay, now I've just gone through immigration and I'm heading to the train station here by the airport, and I'm heading to King's Cross station because that's the one closest to my hostel. What is up you guys? It is Sunday, May 20th, so I haven't vlogged all week. I came to Australia with very little money, so my priority was to find work, so I was trying not to spend too much. We got some pretty good weather today. It's Sunday, so we're gonna head to Sydney Harbour. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I came to Australia with a work and holiday visa. I applied for that when I started this part of the trip, when I left for Japan just before. I applied for that. It was pretty straightforward. Being a US citizen, you could just apply online. And I only had to do an extra step, which was doing a medical examination. Since I spent an extended period of time in South America, they just want to make sure that you don't have tuberculosis. So I ended up having to do that in Hanoi, and I paid like another $120. The application for the visa was like $350. It's time to settle down in one place and earn some money so I can fund more travels in the future. Definitely intend to go back to Asia. This is already a really beautiful area. Just across we have like a boardwalk with some probably fairly posh restaurants. They might not be that expensive. It's probably worth checking out at some point. Okay, here we go. Check out this view. I bet you'll recognize this. I didn't think about which way the sun would be facing at this time, so it's not the best time to take pictures on this side. I'm gonna try to get on the other side and see what the views are like on that side. But it's a stunning view nevertheless. You have the Sydney Opera House, very famous UNESCO World Heritage Building, and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Sydney Harbour Bridge, I almost tripped there. I'm gonna walk through Botanical Park, I think, right now. Let's get up close and personal with the Sydney Opera House. This structure is so cool. Looks like a bunch of sails. Stunning views all around. Now I'm gonna try to go to the other side of the bridge. Okay, there's no way through there, but those were some excellent views of the bridge and the Opera House. And the light is perfect right now. It's almost sunset, so it's golden hour. So this is Observatory Hill Park, and the views are beautiful. Perfect time to be here right now. Sun's about to set, so I might do a time lapse here. Let's check out the views on that side. My impression of Sydney so far is that it's a really beautiful city. It actually reminds me a lot of London as far as like the architecture and the city planning. But yeah, this is so beautiful. Wow. And this is just the Sydney Harbour area. I haven't even gone to any of the beaches. That was awesome and beautiful. Now it's starting to get dark and it's getting pretty chilly, so I'm gonna make my way back to the hostel. It's been an awesome few hours exploring around Sydney Harbour and getting some really good views. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I believe that is St. James Cathedral, and it's fairly close to my hostel because I hear these bells all the time. Well, it's been a pretty good day of sightseeing. It's kind of nice though just to like relax and not feel forced to go sightseeing every day, because I was reaching that point by the end of my travels in Asia, so it's good to stay in one place and recharge my travel batteries. So I'm gonna end this vlog here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.